everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with a Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bit.
That's right, guys. We are back with this edition
with
of
the laugher, Hugh Morris.
No laughing matter, huh?
There's no damn laughing matter here, but I'll tell you.
But, guys, we are...
Lethal and deadly.
We are running low on questions.
We're running low on questions, so send in your questions. Make sure it ain't stupid questions.
Yeah, because those will be thrown out.
Yeah.
And to the people that send in questions and your questions are not on here, there could be a reason for that.
There could be a reason either we already answered it
before, and you know, or it's just there's no actual point to your question.
Yeah.
There could be that reason too.
No, it is.
But
there's a point to it.
No, there ain't.
It's on their head.
It's a fucking statement most of the time. But guys, if you guys want to ask a question, do it in the comment section down below. It's the easiest way to get your question on the next 5 questions. And guys, hope that you guys are staying safe.
Yes, stay safe.
Stay safe for 2021, guys.
Yeah, stay safe during these tough times. You know, it's hard to. You gotta keep positive, but it's hard when you got gizzards taking the shit out of your ass.
Old gizzard fuck.
Gizzard.
Yeah. But we got 5 questions here we're going to answer today. Hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I hope that you guys are going to enjoy the rest of the content on the channel. And they're right there.
And yes, Pops needs a haircut, but he's afraid to go.
You see, it's the hair.
It's the hair. Let's go ahead and get started with this edition of 5 Questions with WR. The first question is asked by...
You wish you had my hair.
Cody!
Cody!
Cody asks, worst version of Kane?
Worst version of Kane? That's fucking easy.
Yeah.
Slacks Kane.
Slacks Kane.
Corporate guy.
Yeah. Corporate Kane.
Corporate Kane wearing the slacks. That's easy.
He come out in the fucking black boots and the fucking...
elbow pads, and he's wearing fucking slacks.
And he's wearing fucking slacks.
Corporate Kane is the worst Kane.
Because, I mean, you know, first Kane is iconic. You know, the version where he does the sleeve, you know, the sleeveless, I kind of dug it. And then, you know, he gets fucking unmasked, which people thought was pretty much the end of Kane's career. I actually thought it was...
It helped Kane more.
I thought it helped Kane's career, especially for at least a couple of years.
Yeah.
Him being the psycho motherfucker, you know, and the only thing that really bothered me about the whole unmasking was when they unmasked him and they had his head shaved partly, and they had the black makeup on.
Yeah.
The one thing that they could have just done, which is what they eventually done, was they cleaned the fucking thing off and said the scars that he had from the fire was emotional scars.
Yeah.
They could have done that from the start.
Yeah. They could have.
Instead of the whole looking like he got burned. But you know, and you know, he came in different reincarnations. I remember the stupid ass silver mask thing that he wore. That was stupid too. But all-time worst is Corporate Kane.
Yep. Corporate Kane.
Pops.
Corporate Kane.
It wasn't. It you know, it had nothing to do with what he. You know, nothing. And it was just like,
it was fucking horrible.
Horrible.
And
I'll take the fucking silver mask over fucking Corporate Kane any day.
Well, you know, I don't blame Kane. I blame the writers for that one.
No doubt. Let's go and go with the next question, asked by Gregory Choulette.
Gregory
Choulette.
Hey,
buddy.
Thoughts on the press conference with Brian Pillman in the WWF. If you guys remember, in '96,
yes,
they did a little press conference in the WWF offices of Brian Pillman being signed to the WWF.
To me, which was a big coup.
Which was a big coup, and not only that, but you know, they made it seem legitly special. You know, having him do it at the office, and there was a lot of personnel and photographers and things of that nature there. Making it look like a big deal. You know, it was somewhat of a big deal because, you know...
all 3 promotions wanted him. ECW, WCW, and WWF.
They all wanted Brian Pillman, and he eventually signs with the WWF. But you know, you also got to realize this too is right before that, he has an injury.
Yeah.
He had the car wreck.
And then you had some people say he wasn't worth the money he was being paid.
Yeah. Which I can understand their stance on that at the time because of how limited he was in his performing, but he was injured.
He was injured.
What the WWF got really at the time was damaged goods.
Yeah.
You know, this wasn't Pillman of the early '90s.
This was not the Pillman that could really go and do the flying tackles and shit. Like he couldn't do that. He was fucking injured. You know, you people got to understand. Just like Ed said, this right here ain't done with smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, he was injured. Like there wasn't much he could do.
A fused ankle, and I'm sorry, but there's not much you can do on a fused ankle.
Yeah.
And come on, he did get in the ring and wrestle.
He did wrestle.
Yeah, he did
And
wrestle.
of course, he had pain because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason he did is because he loved the business. He wanted to wrestle.
And you.
And I remember
yeah.
WWF wanting to just be a ring announcer, be an announcer
with Jim Ross.
with Jim Ross on Shotgun Saturday Night. They just wanted to be an announcer, but he didn't want to be an announcer. He wanted to be a wrestler.
Which I can understand, but.
But he was a great. I thought he was a great announcer.
Yeah. Well, he fit on Shotgun Saturday
Oh
Night.
yes, he did, because he was a loose cannon, so it fit
Yeah.
on Shotgun Saturday Night.
And you know, but you know, there comes a time where it's like, I need to rest my ankle for it to be fucking healed, and that that's one of the bad things that happened.
Yeah,
That
he didn't rest.
He didn't rest enough for his ankle to heal, or heal properly.
Yeah.
But he just he just loved what he did,
Mm-hmm.
and he thought he could get in there, and maybe of course we all seen him work when he was injured. You could tell he wasn't doing much, not doing what he used to do, and the reason why he couldn't because he just couldn't.
And so I enjoyed the press conference,
I did too.
and
And he got emotional.
And he got emotional too, because I mean, at this time, I think his WWF contract was the biggest contract he ever signed.
Yeah.
Because I know that he tried to get a better contract in WCW, but Bischoff said that he couldn't fulfill the actual contract because he didn't think Brian Pillman was worth that at the time.
Yeah.
Nothing against Brian, but. It's just, it's always business.
Yeah, you and I don't care much for Bischoff either, but
And he said, you know what, go and get yourself over.
Yeah.
Come back, and maybe we can do this amount of money.
Yeah.
Because
But eventually he signs with the WWF instead.
They know other wrestling companies know they go through the lines. They know when this guy is injured. And stuff like they do that right there. So, with it, he was just like, no, he wanted him to go get rest, get healthy, then come back.
But and right now, unfortunately, Pillman passes away at the age of 35.
Oof. Yeah.
Very, very
sad.
Young and sad. Right now, Brian Pillman Jr. is
following his dad's footsteps.
I'll
be honest, Brian Pillman Jr. a great talent.
Great talent. Not only that, but just recently he won the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, yeah.
Now he has to relinquish it now.
Oh.
Did you guys hear about this one?
No, I didn't.
Well, he has to relinquish the OVW Championship because of commitments with AEW.
Fuck that company.
Yeah.
Oh, so OVW gets the shaft. They give it to another jabroni.
Yeah.
Fuck AEW. Why do they got ruined shit? Like Air God's gift to fucking any pro wrestling promotion.
Yeah. But,
of course, anytime we get a big star, it's always a fuck.
But glad to see him following his dad's footsteps.
Yeah, I like Brian Pillman Jr., even though he works with AEW. But here's the thing: there's some talent that are actually good in that company. It's hard to find it.
It's hard to find it. Pops, anything else you want to add about Brian Pillman?
I always thought he was one hell of a talent. Him and Steve Austin, the blondes. with a little camera thing, and I think that right there, you know, he was very talented, and him, Steve Austin was the best of friends.
Let's go with the next question asked by Gregory Choulette. Thoughts on the career of, as Lord Alfred Hayes would say, Tatanka.
Tatanka. Well, he had a big undefeated streak.
When he came in the WWF, he had that undefeated streak.
Yeah. He was on a roll.
How much was it? Like 8 months or whatever it was? Which was decent at the time, especially in '93.
Yeah.
You know.
No one could beat him, and then Ludwig Borger was the first guy to beat him.
Ludwig Borger was the first guy to beat him,
and then he had good matches. He had a good match with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 9.
Very short list of WrestleMania 9 good matches.
Yeah,
and that was one of them.
And he had good matches with Bam Bam Bigelow too. And when he was with the $1 Million Corporation, he had pretty decent matches with Luger too.
Him and Luger were an all-right tag team.
Yeah.
You know, and well, they only teamed a few times, but him turning and going with the $1 Million Corporation. What'd you think about that?
Well, everyone has a price, like Ted DiBiase said.
Sell me your feather. Remember that?
Yeah.
Sell me your feather.
Yeah. But I thought him being with the $1 Million Corporation were good for him.
Yeah, and
but again, when you're being in the $1 Million Corporation, you ain't getting much.
And not only that, but I mean, it was nice to see him be a heel.
Yeah, I thought he was a pretty decent heel.
And seeing him, you know, with and I thought it kind of worked with Ted because Tatanka wasn't the best promo.
No, he wasn't.
You know, besides the war chant.
Yeah. And then after he got fired from WWF, he came back in 2006 as a partner for Matt Hardy. But I'll be honest, that Tatanka was horrible.
2006 Tatanka, I didn't even know why they brought him back. I'll be honest.
Me neither.
They didn't do anything with him. I mean, it was cool because it's like you know, I remember Tatanka when I was a kid. It's like, oh, cool.
Well, why is he here? He don't fit.
He has a big ass belly.
Yeah.
Is he gonna work there? That's what I thought. When I first seen him in 06, I was like, God damn, he got big.
Well, besides the marks, we thought that's the same thing about Jericho. What's he doing there?
But
we know now he's getting money.
Yeah, I mean, and that didn't last long either.
Nope.
He was gone by 07.
Yeah.
But Tatanka, I don't know. I was just never a Tatanka fan.
Well, I wasn't a fan, but he was a decent worker.
Yeah. Pops.
Yeah. I look at this right here, Wade. To me, he come in, he did his job, and that's about it.
And that's all. And that's all you can ask of certain people.
Yeah.
Is do your fucking job. But
hey, do your fucking job.
Do your fucking job. Unlike certain Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and go with the next question here, asked by Video Game XD.
Video Game XD.
Guys, go check out Video Game XD's channel. Our good friend Charles and Marky Mark. Go check out them. They do some great things over there. I've been really enjoying the pickups, Charles.
Yeah.
So go check out their channel. They do some great stuff over there. Great friends of ours. Video Game XD's link for their channel is going to be in the description box below. Hit that link, goes directly to their channel.
I mean, they do. I mean, they're fantastic over there.
Video Game XD asks thoughts on Lex Luger narcissist gimmick.
The Narcissist Lex Luger fit him.
It fit him.
It fit Lex Luger.
Let's just be honest. When Luger was a wrestler when he came in, he was a very arrogant, self-centered person.
And that gimmick, and Vince's like, well, that's the way you are, that's the gimmick you're going to get.
Yeah.
So he gave him the narcissist.
Or as Mr. Perfect called him, the Narcissist.
Yeah.
You remember that WrestleMania 9? The Narcissist Lex Luger.
People don't understand when he first come in there, he thought he was better than anybody else.
And I'm gonna be honest.
Now I will say this:
Luger's a pretty decent worker.
a lot of people shit on Lex, and I do too.
I do too. I thought he was a decent worker.
But looking back, it's just like I was never a Luger fan,
But he was decent.
but he was all right.
He was an alright worker.
He was all right.
It depends on who's in the ring.
Yeah, that's also the thing too. I mean, he could have some shitty ass matches
Yeah,
too,
and
depending on who he's in there with.
and
But here's the thing: if you put him with somebody that can push him, you can get a good match out of it.
Mm-hmm.
you know, fucking when and to me, I thought it was a big coup when WWF got Luger.
Yeah.
Because he was a big star in WCW.
Yep.
He was the WCW champion.
WCW champion,
U.S. champion.
U.S. champion, a member of the Four Horsemen at one time.
I thought it was a big coup for WWF to get him. I thought it was. I thought it was a big coup.
And he comes in. Well, he comes in first with the
WBF.
Yeah, the WBF.
Just so while his WCW thing goes away.
Yeah.
And then Vince brings him in.
Yeah, he goes, I'll put you under the contract, but I'm gonna put you under the WBF contract, so WCW don't have to.
Yeah.
You know, they can just go to the wayside.
Who else but Bobby Heenan can bring him to life?
And Bobby Heenan debuted him at
just like Bobby Heenan always could.
Bobby Heenan debuted him at the
Oh,
93.
look at him, Gorilla! Look at him! Oh, drink the milk, champ!
Yeah. And then Bobby Heenan brought him
Badger milk. Badger milk.
I think. And then then he debuted in the '93 Royal Rumble with the mirrors and stuff.
Yeah. I thought the gimmick was pretty good.
And then he had a match with Mr. Perfect at WrestleMania 9. Wasn't that good of a match.
Yeah.
But he beat her Perfect though. But
yeah, he did. He the Narcissist beat.
And then after that, he was the American hero, Lex Luger.
That was the one that kind of got me.
That kind of made me weird. Now he's fucking Yankee Doodle Dandy, like he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes out
with the red, white, and blue.
With the red, white, and blue shirt on, with the American flag shirt on. He comes down through the helicopter. You see him walking down.
I'll be your hero.
And he body slams Yokozuna. And then he's got the big bus, the Lex Express.
Next thing you know, he's got the Lex Express.
He's got the,
just like X-Pac said.
Yeah.
How'd you know Lex will get the push? I don't know, the big fucking bus.
he was doing the Lex Express, sleeping in the bus, wearing the American flag pajamas.
Yeah.
And he went to
signing at malls.
Yeah, he was signing at malls, fucking anywhere. With the Lex Luger 8x10 that says "I want you," then he gets a title shot at SummerSlam, and
he doesn't win.
That's the thing.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's the thing. Like you get
if you're gonna push him like this,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He won by count out, and fucking
the balloons fall. The
I was like, he ain't no world champion.
He didn't win the belt though.
Like, what the fuck? In case you people don't realize, you cannot win a belt on a count out.
You can win the match.
You can win the match, but you sure the hell ain't gonna get the belt.
I guess Luger's push ended after that.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, it was.
Now he's feuding with fucking Tatanka.
Yeah, after that right there, he went to court.
$1 million corporation.
$1 million corporations. Yeah. He teams with the British Bulldog with the Allied Powers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And soon after that, he goes to WCW.
Yep.
Yeah, went to Nitro on the debut episode of Nitro.
A big coup for Nitro.
Yeah.
For
even
WCW.
though Bischoff didn't want him.
Even Bischoff even goes. He goes.
I don't want him.
I didn't really want him. I
just did a favor for Sting.
Yeah, I just did a favor for Sting.
And the thing is, he offered him less than what WWF was giving him.
Yeah. So
just a little fraction less, but he still took it.
So. I actually thought the Narcissist character was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I did too. I liked it.
I like the mirrors. I like the robe.
Yep. I liked it.
Even though I'm not the biggest Luger fan, he can get by.
Yeah.
And he looked fantastic.
Yeah.
He did.
So, anything else you guys want to add about old Lex? Lexi Plexi?
They whoever put him in there, and said well of course it was Vince McMahon, and by God he was Narcissist when he got there.
Mm-hmm.
Thought he was better than anybody else that ever walked it.
But I will say this, he is in some tough tough predicaments these days because of steroids and the abuse on his body, and he is a changed man. Yeah. So. I heard, he's very nice, approachable
he's
guy.
He's changed his life around.
So,
which I really like Lex Luger.
Tip the hat to old Lex there. Let's go ahead and go with the last question asked by a good friend of the channel, Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz.
Go check out Nick Kurtz's channel. I know he hasn't been uploading too much on his channel, but that happens. That happens on our channel too.
Yeah, when we get too busy.
Get too busy, got other things on hand, and hope Nick is doing well.
Yeah, hope you're doing well, Nick.
Nick Kurtz's last question here for this edition of 5 questions. Favorite Triple H match?
Favorite Triple H match?
Favorite Triple H match?
Do
you have a favorite Triple H match? I have a couple, and the sad part is it's the same person. Shawn Michaels. Rather, it was the 2002 Survivor Series. I mean, not Survivor Series, SummerSlam. Or if it's the their Bad Blood match. Was it Bad Blood?
Mm-hmm.
And their Armageddon match. The 3 Stages in Hell, I believe. I just think the natural rivalry between Shawn and Triple H were just great, and of course they're best buds. So
yeah,
I'm about to go with the same thing. Shawn Michaels.
But best buds take care of each other.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. You can tell you worst Scott Steiner.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, the bad one.
Worst Scott Steiner, if you want to know, Nick. Watch those matches.
What pay-per-views were those? Royal Rumble 03 and No Way Out 03.
Both of them were horrible.
Both of them were horrible. Go check it out. Oh, God. Horrible.
I'm going to have to go with Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
Pops, who do you think your favorite Triple H match?
Well, to me, Triple H, every time I see it, his bullet carcass always got carried out. But I'd say the best matches that I've seen him with, and it is true, they were best buds and they took care of each other, was Shawn Michaels. So I'll have to agree with that.
Yeah, somebody did attack me in the back, put my head through the windshield. It was you, Hunter.
Damn right it was me, Shawn.
It was damn right it was me, Shawn.
And probably I have to put second would be the Undertaker.
Undertaker. You'd also have to throw in possibly Mick Foley in there as well. They always had great matches, including the one that they had on Raw when he was Cactus Jack, or the one where he came back as Cactus Jack at the Royal Rumble 2000. So, those are also some ones you can throw in there.
Goodies.
Some goodies, so to speak. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestleGram.
Done, baby.
You can add Pops on Facebook. He's always on there talking about
the Orange Man.
The
Orange Man ding dong is no more.
Yeah. Of course,
Ain't
that right, old Dan?
That's Don.
It's Dan. It's just Don all the time. Hope you guys enjoyed.
I call him Don Lickles.
Guys,
his name is really Don Lickett.
Don Lickett.
Because he likes licking the Orange Man's balls.
Guys, make sure that you guys also follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. You can follow me and Tommy on Instagram. And guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys, because we are that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.